And now we go to Joseph. We need to talk about Joseph. This is Genesis 37.
Really coming down to the wire with my preparations
What was that?
for this evening's
Yeah.
episode of The Bitchuation Room. Welcome everyone. Welcome all the folks listening from the future. And lo, what is the pyramid thing?
When Isaac dies, Jacob takes over as head of the tribe. He settles his family in his father's land of Canaan. His sons take care of his flocks of sheep. But one day, Joseph tells his father that his brothers have been misbehaving in the field. So this is Genesis 37, Big Dreams. Joseph. Good old Joseph. Joseph of the Bible. Joseph of the Bible's got big dreams. So, Isaac is dead. Jacob is the man, right? He's the patriarch. Everybody has to obey. He's the godfather. Whatever the fuck Jacob says, everybody else has to obey. So there's the cause of all the source of oppression and hierarchy and all the hard feelings right there. It's Jacob. But will the sons overthrow their oppressor? Or will they take it out on poor little Joseph? So they were misbehaving out in the field, just fucking misbehaving. And so Joseph is a little snitch, and he goes and he tells Jacob that they were misbehaving, and Jacob sits there and says, I'm ashamed of you all. I'm ashamed of you. I need you to be responsible, like your little brother Joseph right here. How come you all can't be as good as Joseph? Joseph is so perfect and good, and you are such dog shit, and you're awful. It's okay, Dad. That's what I'm here for, says Joseph. Oh, Joseph, you really are a special kid. Well, there goes Father with his favorite son. There goes Father with his favorite son. So Joseph is going to get fucked over because his father loved him, and his dad was a dick, so, they didn't know how to make the father not be a dick, and also, share the love evenly, be fairly, be fair and square, be a fair and even-handed kind of judge. Well, there goes Father with his favorite son. I can't believe he told on us. What's next? Father puts him in charge of the flocks. Well, I'll never take charge. I'll never take orders. I'll never take orders from Joseph. Be Joseph's slave? No. I'll just be Jacob's slave and be miserable and pissed off the whole time, and I'll scapegoat Joseph. One day, Jacob gives his favorite beloved son a brand new gift. Oh, shit. Is Jacob trying to kill Joseph? Frankly, Jesus Christ. You're sitting there elevating him as if he's the best motherfucker. How could they not be resentful? Frankly, they can't see through their oppressor. There's stratagems. They can't see through Jacob's stratagems. Your father had this coat made just for you. For me, it's just like a chieftain's robe. The next time Joseph goes out to the fields, he shows off his new coat. His brothers become even more jealous. But that is nothing compared to how they feel when Joseph says, so this reminds me, I had a dream last night. We were all bundling grain. When we were finished, all of your bundles bowed down to mine. What did you just say to me? This is what the brother's going to go up to Joseph, and the fuck did you just say to me? Bow down to you? We will never bow down to you. But Joseph doesn't get the hint. He tells about the second dream. So the first dream, all Joseph says is that he had a dream where they were bundling a bunch of grain, and all their bundles of grain bowed down to his bundle of grain. Okay, well, that's a fantastic dream, and your grain bowed down to my grain. Who gives a shit? Get the fuck to work, you slave. You're still a slave too, so pick your fucking grain. Your grain bows down to my grain. Maybe that just means our grain is going to turn alive. Maybe our grain is all of a sudden just going to, start dancing around and talking and shit, and we'll have dancing, talking grain that we can market and sell and make a shit ton of money. Jesus Christ, have you ever seen grain that can talk or bow down to each other? But no, Joseph's brothers, they're a bunch of basic bitches. They just don't have the imagination. I had another dream. This time, the sun, moon, and stars bow down to me. Joseph, stop your boasting. Do you really think your mother, brothers, and I will serve you? What? Oh, hold on. Could this dream really be from God? That looks like that's Jacob. Is that Jacob? That's like freaking the fuck out. Wait a second, Joseph. You can taunt your brothers and shit, but you think you're going to taunt your mother and me? Well, hold on. I thought Joseph was, Jacob's favorite. And is this Jacob's ladder, Jacob? Hey, it's Jacob's ladder, Jacob. Where's your damn ladder, Jacob? I haven't seen a ladder yet. Jacob soon forgets his own anger toward Joseph, but the second dream whips the older brother's hatred into a burning rage. He thinks he's a star, huh? Okay, I'll show him how far a star can fall. It does seem unfortunate. It's like, Papa is shitty to all of us, but he's less shitty to that one. It seems like he might even like that one. So, should we tell Papa to treat us better and then we'll all get treated better, or let's attack the favorites? His divide and conquering techniques have worked. You think that's going to be the key to your father's heart? Well, if we just attack something he loves, then he'll surely love us. No, you can't just criticize or attack. What you have to do, if you're jealous brothers, you just have to get rid of Joseph. Just get rid of him. Dreamer for sale. Uh-oh. So Joseph's dreams have made his brothers hate him, but his father is blind to the danger, and while the older brothers are tending sheep far away in the land of Shechem, the land of Shechem. That sounds like Palestine to me. Anyways, Jacob sends Joseph to find them. Go check on the flocks and your brothers and let me know how things are going. But when the brothers see Joseph approaching, oh shit. Here comes that arrogant dreamer. Here comes all Daddy's favorite. There's Daddy's favorite. Hey, Daddy's favorite. What you gonna do, Daddy's favorite, huh? You know what? I've had enough of his talk. I've had enough of him boasting. He's going around with that damn jacket. He's got that nice, colorful jacket. Papa loves him best. Let's get rid of him. Oh, shit. Let's get rid of him, says one of the brothers. Let's get rid of him. So that's what they do. Joseph's brothers pounce on him, and they strip him of his fine coat, and they throw him down an empty well. Then they talk about how to get rid of him for good. Let's just starve him. Wait! You see that caravan coming? We could sell Joseph to them as a slave, and then we'll rid of him and make ourselves some money. So the brothers pull Joseph out of the empty well and drag him to the caravan. This boy is our slave, but he talks too much for our liking. How much money would you give us for him? He's a handsome boy. He should bring a good price in Egypt. Hey, he looks soft. At most I could offer is 15 shekels. But keep still, slave. See? Always talking. Look, 20 shekels and you got a deal. Reuben had been watching the sheep and trying to figure out how to save Joseph, but the caravan is well out of sight by the time Reuben discovers what his brothers have done. Where is Joseph? What have you done with him? Ah, we sold him to some traders bound for Egypt. Joseph can annoy foreigners for a change. Here's your share of the money. Sold him? Whoa, what? You sold him? What are we going to tell Father? Oh, we'll just smear Joseph's coat with some goat's blood, and then Father will blame the wild animals. Back at home, the brothers carry out their cruel plan. We found this bloody coat, but we're not sure whose it is. Do you think it's Joseph's? A lion must have killed him. Joseph, my son. No! No! While Jacob mourns the death of his beloved son, Joseph is sold at auction in Egypt. Look, this boy is strong and handsome. He'll make a fine slave. Even in the king's palace, how much am I bid? 30 shekels. The end. And then we go on to Genesis 39. So I guess the lesson is, if you got, a sibling that you don't like, all you have to do is just sell them to some random traders and they'll... No, that's... So, yeah, there you go. That's some Joseph. I guess Joseph is going to have more adventures. He's in Egypt now. And then he's going to see his brothers later, right? And then he's going to be like this big patriarch. I think he's going to have some kids and he's going to return to his homeland. And I don't know. They're in Egypt. Everything used to be good in Egypt. Things used to be good in Egypt, and then shit went downhill in Egypt, and then it went bad, and then it went good again, and then it turned bad. So there you go. What I would have liked to have seen is Joseph and his brothers have gotten along, and his father to have gotten along. His father sent the sons all the way out that when they said, oh, hey, your favorite son got fucking killed, he didn't even know what the hell was going on. I like a general that's out there with his men in battle. I don't like the motherfuckers that sit in the office and, twiddle their goddamn thumbs. So a true leader is out there with their men and is out there in the field with their men. And so, where the fuck was Jacob? Jacob is nowhere to be found. He's, he climbed his ladder and he's hanging out at the, who knows. So, the revolving fucking restaurant on 73rd and Baker Street. So, Jacob could have been nicer. Jacob didn't have to be as oppressive. Jacob could have been there with his soldiers. Instead, he's sitting back like a fucking stupid-ass old motherfucker, that lazy motherfucker that don't want to do shit, that don't... And then when they say, oh, man, Papa, I got... And then, do you think this is Joseph's jacket? It's a beautiful jacket, beautiful, colorful. This orange jacket here in the poor-ass desert where nobody else has orange jackets. Yeah, I think it's his. And then, yeah, what the fuck is up with Jacob? How come Jacob didn't see the jealousy of his brothers? And fuck, Jacob really, dumped it on, did he not? In the very beginning, just talk about how great Joseph was. And, So that's the best way to create resentment amongst your children. Tell one of them they're better than the rest. Dote on one. Pick one to be the favorite. Even if one was your favorite. I don't know. Life is tough, I guess. Maybe, motherfucking Jacob shouldn't have had 20 fucking kids. Jacob had 20 fucking kids. He wasn't ready to have one kid, let alone 20. Just send his kid. Hey, go out there, by the place where people have caravans and they'll buy fucking people. They'll buy children, so there's human trafficking. So that's the family that Joseph came from, is a family that is okay with slavery and human trafficking, fucking over their family. If Jacob was good, all his brothers are fucking, or all of his sons are dog shit. All of his, all for one, one for all. No, that's not all for one, one for all. We're all miserable, poor, and enslaved by our Father, but could we all stand up and tell them to treat us better and we all get freedom, or are we all going to be dumb and weak and stupid and revengeful and just fight amongst each other, which actually increases his power? Which, that's the problem, is he's got all the power. We don't have none. We need power for ourselves. That would have been nice. But if all of that would have happened, that's another thing the Bible always, you need a fucking Judas, right? You need the evil, you need the wicked shit, the bad shit to happen, because if the bad shit didn't happen, then all the good shit wouldn't happen. But I'm sure Joseph, what is he, 5, 6, 7? How old is Joseph at the time? That his own goddamn brothers sold him into slavery. Jesus Christ. That is wicked. Reuben, and only Reuben, out of 10 brothers, only Reuben was the only person that was like, what? Like, here's your cut. It's not just being on take for, some, illegal gambling or some shit. It's being on the take because you just sold your fucking brother into human slavery. Here's your cut. Take your cut and shut your mouth. You're acting like you're going to say something. Maybe y'all shouldn't be fucking selling your goddamn brothers into fucking slavery. You don't want snitches? What the fuck? And only Reuben. And then, he didn't really stop it. He comes way too late. How did he not see? What did you guys do? You were right over there. You didn't see the... What have you all done? And I question his veracity, but I don't know. The Bible might be, that might be why the Bible just has, staying power. In the beginning, the Israelites just started recording all this shit and compiling all of it before everybody else, and then they compiled a decent little book, a pretty decent little book before everybody else got their books out. And so it was, good stories or whatever, but it was about the story of our people and our journey. This is a story of how we've had to endure every generation throughout the centuries. Which, if the Bible is about that, it's not a bunch of stories you should listen to and do. If anything, it's warnings. Over and over again, the Bible warns you. Here's a fucking pitfall. Here's another pitfall. Here's another pitfall. And if you're a father, you should be, you should pay very close attention to your children. Make sure they're not. There's going to be sibling rivalry, and I feel like having a rule that you all must love each other, you must get along. That's a good rule, but not all people believe that. So I think immediately, if you don't have that rule, then divide and conquer. Sibling rivalry is just going to happen, and if you're not prepared to fight it or stop it. So what does happen to Joseph? Moses, I don't know, I guess we'll find out. All right. Thanks for listening.